The surge in tomato prices has ignited a wave of curiosity among consumers, prompting them to seek out effective methods to preserve this beloved fruit, with the aim of combating the effects of the price hike and ensuring a steady supply throughout the year. Speaking with some of the traders at my 12 market who spoke off camera, they gave some techniques to help in preserving tomatoes. Now, these techniques are as follows. Canning. This is a popular method that allows you to store tomatoes for an extended period. You start off by washing and blanching the tomatoes, then remove the skin and seeds. You cut them into desired sizes and pack them tightly into sterilized jars. You add your lemon juice or citric acid to maintain acidity and prevent spoilage. You seal the jars and process them in a boiling water to create a vacuum seal. The next technique is freezing. Now, this is a simple and convenient way to preserve tomatoes. You begin by washing and blanching the tomatoes, then remove the skin and core. You cut them into pieces or leave them whole, depending on your preference. You place them in freezer-safe containers or bags, ensuring to remove any excess air. You label and date the containers before placing them in the freezer. The next technique, which is drying. Drying tomatoes concentrate their flavors and allows for long-term storage. You slice the tomatoes into thin, even pieces and place them on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. You sprinkle them with salt and herbs if desired. You dry the tomatoes in a low temperature or a food dehydrator until they are leathery in texture. You store the dried tomatoes in airtight containers in a cool, dark place. This next technique is the tomato paste. Making tomato paste is an excellent way to preserve a large quantity of tomatoes. You start by cooking down peeled and sealed tomatoes until they reduce in volume. You continue simmering until the mixture thickens to a paste-like consistency. Add salt and other seasonings to taste. Pour the paste into sterilized jars, leaving a small headspace, and process them in a water bath canner. By employing these preservation techniques, consumers can take control of their tomato supply and mitigate the impact of rising prices. Whether you choose canning, freezing, drying, or making tomato paste, these methods will help you enjoy the taste of fresh tomatoes throughout the year. As the tomato price hike continues to affect consumers, it is essential to explore these preservation methods to ensure a steady supply of this versatile fruit.
Okay, my name is Chef Kate. So for your fresh tomato, how to preserve your fresh tomato? By the time, once you just buy it, get to the house, wash it very well. You can decide to blend them and put it in your syrup and stock it in your freezer. Anytime you want to use it, just bring it out and then you fry it. Or you can decide to just wash it and stock it in your freezer inside your syrup. Anytime you want to use it, just bring it and blend it. So it depends on any way you want to do it. Even your vegetable, anyone. Just that simple.
The only means now, the means that can help us to preserve tomatoes is still the same transportation. Because when they harvest it from the farm, it takes 2 days to get here. Assuming it can get here within 24 hours, it can still get here fresh than the way it is now. But most times it gets here 2 days, 3 days before it gets here because of bad road and the means of transporting it. We only use lorry in transporting it. At least if they can introduce rail, it may be a little bit faster than the lorries that we use. Or we use basket, but thank God now we are using crates. The crate is better than the basket. So I believe with time we improve.
I can take him to freezer.
Oh, you go blend them first?
Yes, to put him into freezer. Yes, he cannot spoil him. Because see, like 2 weeks, more than 2 weeks. Yes, if you know touch it, you know the spoil him.